Christmas story that's true. This is a Christmas story about me when I was little, when I was about 7 maybe. About 7. And Grandma was there when I was growing up. She's a little older than I am. So anyhow, this one particular year, I needed to speak to Santa Claus because there was something that I wanted special for Christmas, and I needed to speak to Santa Claus. I had Santa Claus business that I needed to take care of, and it was immediate. It was an emergency in my mind and in my heart. Well, I was with Aunt Jess, and we were downtown, and we were getting ready to pull out of this parking lot, and right over there in the grocery store at the front, there was Santa Claus himself. And I wanted her to go over there, and I'm going, Aunt Jess. Now, this is back in the day before seat belts, and we could stand on the back seat and get over the back of the front seat. And I'm going, Aunt Jess, and Santa Claus right there. I can go over there and take care of my Santa Claus business because I need to get over there and see that Santa Claus right now. And she's going, oh, honey, we can't do it now. We're too busy. We got to this, we got to that. The traffic cleared. Aunt Jess took off, heading home, and there's Santa Claus, and I'm going, Santa Claus, right there, there's Santa Claus, I need to go, ha! And I just pitched a fit all the way home. Later that evening, Aunt Jess, Uncle Roy, Everett, everybody's over the house. And there I was in the middle of the living room, and come and knock on the front door, and everybody told me, Jerry Joe, that's my name when they call me like a little kid. Jerry Joe, you need to go to the front door and see who's at the front door. And I went to the front door and I opened up the front door, and when the door come open, there he was, Santa Claus himself. And I was so got, my mouth just fell open like that, and I looked at that Santa Claus, and he come in and I backed up. And he come in and I backed up. And so he was talking to me, and he said, have you been a good little boy? And I couldn't even talk. I was just going like that. And so then my mom said, wasn't there some Santa Claus business you needed to take care of? And I said, so you want to tell him what you want for Christmas? And so there's Santa Claus going, what do you want for Christmas, little boy? And I said, I just had that look on my face, I can't believe you're here. And so my mom said, well, didn't you want a go-kart? And I went, yeah. And she said, okay, I'll see about getting you a go-kart. And he went outside and closed the door. And I heard his bells ringing and like that. And I turned around and I looked at my family, and I was so got. And then they said, you better run out there and see Santa Claus's sleigh and see if Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and everybody's out there, Vixen and Dancer and Prancer and all of them. And so I took off running out there, and I looked around, and I didn't see Santa Claus running around the side of the house, didn't see him running around this side of the house, and I didn't see no Santa Claus. And I just turned around looking, there on the snow, big as Dallas, you ain't gonna believe it, was a bell. Fell off his sleigh. Right there in the snow. So I picked it up, and I cute the littlest, come here. And I picked it up, and here's that bell, and you can go hang it on the tree. Oh.
Good job, Uncle Jerry. That was awesome. Thank you.
Where are you, David?
Ring the bell, I'm sorry.
Where's my letter, man?
Who did?
Where's my 100, buddy?